This is Julian with Juleon Tech Reviews, back with another video. And today we are going to discuss and review and unbox the Bose Ultra Open Earbuds. These are Bose's new earbuds, and it has a different style called the Open style. And we are going to review this. But before we do that, please like and subscribe the video. We appreciate it. We're on track to get 200 subscribers, currently at 188. So go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe, and comment below if you're into Bose products, or if you tried this product out, or you're planning on trying it out, because we're going to get a good review of this right now. All right, so Bose, in the season of new technology being released and innovation, has come up with their traditional earbuds in a untraditional method. So Bose is known for their excellent sound, high quality sound, and their extreme, wonderful noise canceling technology. So I've been a fan ever since the Bluetooth technology came into existence. I remember buying Bose's huge earbuds that looks like a saucer or a giant coin on your ear that was black. And I was made fun of by my college friends that I had this giant earbud on the side of my head, and I was talking to myself. So Bose has been around for a very long time, and they just keep on innovating, and they keep up to date with the market trends, and I appreciate Bose for that. But let's go ahead and talk about their open earbuds. So this is the Bose open earbuds, and they come with two colors, black and white smoke. I traditionally like to go with the different types of colors. So this is a white smoke version. And the price on these earbuds is $299. And you can get this at any retailer like Best Buy, Amazon, or even the Bose website. So I purchased these from Best Buy, my local Best Buy, and I was able to pick these up fairly quickly. So they're currently in stores, and I'll throw a link in the description so you can pick it up yourself as well. All right, so let's talk about specs. So we're talking about the headphone fit of being an open style. And once I open up the earbuds and show you what it looks like, you're going to be very surprised. You're going to be very inquisitive, because how can something that doesn't go directly in your ear sound very well? But we will get to the sound test later on in this video. Did a couple of sound samples from me going outside in the rain, outside in general, and then inside when it comes to sound quality. So it does have the built-in microphones. It does not have noise canceling, and that's just by nature of this design not being directly into your ear. So it will funnel in noises, or you can hear the outside environment. But it's also a good thing because you can hear people talk very clear as I'm talking on this video. You can hear that, which is an excellent plus for these earbuds. So these are IPX4 water resistant, so not that much. I wouldn't drop it into the water for 30 minutes, but pretty good, splash, and you can get these a little wet without it not working out. So a single earbud is about it's like 0.01% of a pound, which is very light in the hand. And the case altogether is about 10% of a pound, so 0.09 pounds. And the material is plastic. It does have a little metal in it, and it's silicone. So around the earbud portion, there's a silicone part that helps with the comfort, and it does have gold plating on it. Okay, and the product case material is plastic, hard plastic. It is rechargeable, so it does not have any wireless charging, which is a first for Bose products, because typically they'll have a wireless charging, but these do not. So the battery life on these earbuds on a single charge is about 7.5 hours. So you got about that, and then it takes about an hour to charge the battery. And it does have the charging accessories included, and it's a USB-C port. The wireless connectivity is A2DP Bluetooth audio streaming, and it does have AAC, it has SBC, HFP Bluetooth, and it does have Bluetooth Low Energy. So it does have the latest Bluetooth version 5.3. And the Bluetooth range on this is about 30 feet, and it utilizes the Bose app, the Bose Music app. And I'll show you an example of that. But enough with the specs. Let's go ahead and unbox this thing. So Bose is kind of, I wouldn't say limited or gone recyclable or gone green, but they do kind of have these boxes that are very disposable and, nothing to, keep or anything, but it does, have a function. So, you can tear here, which I've already done, and just slide this on out. And then it has a saying here, pause for nothing, which that's what the open earbuds does. Even though when the music's playing, it is kind of hard for me to kind of talk to people and communicate while they're telling me some important information in the office, but we'll get to that. But in theory, you pause for nothing with these earbuds. And then here's just the black version of the earbuds on somebody's ear. And as you can see, it does not go inside the ear. It clips right here. And the back is kind of a weight here that's kind of holding it together. Okay, and then it says, cue the music, start here. So this is where you'll download the app, the Bose Music app. And then here are the earbuds. It does give you kind of an instructional of, what each tap represents. And if you hold it, or if you, tap and then hold, tap twice and then hold, you can control the volume, the music, the modes, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But here's the earbud in the cases and the actual earbuds. So as you can see, I have the white smoke, and it does feel very hard plastic. There's a button here, the USB-C port here. And here's each individual bud, the Bose name here. And then I have the earbuds in my hand. And as you can see, it's about the size of a quarter. And you can definitely feel the metal, the silicone. As you can see, it's very flexible. So we'll get to why that is the case, because it's very, nice and easy and flexible. And it does have, this pin magnet, so you can securely snap it right back in and it'll get to the charge. And as you can see, it's open and it's very nice. So these are the earbuds. And let's see what else we got in here. So you don't need a set of earbud tips because there's only one size, which is an advantage Bose on that one. And then here's the USB-C to USB-A connection. I have a million of these, so don't really need it. But if you don't have one, this is included in your box. And then it also has, some a booklet to help you understand all the warranty information and support, which if you've used earbuds in the past, kind of what the drill is and how to connect. And then in the box, you can see all the Bose repeated, which is cool. So I'm just trying to make the box presentation as cool as possible to keep up with the times, but we're just going to store this away for now, and we're going to get into the earbuds. And as you can see, I'll try my hardest to keep everything as close to original as possible, just in case somebody wants to look at it again. So that was the box presentation. Okay, now let's talk about the earbuds specifically. So the earbuds, as I showed you, very light, very small, and they have the silicone, just kind of feel to it whenever you hook it up to your ear. As I said before, you can extend it open and you can clip this to your ear, but this is the piece that produces the sound. So you're not going to put it all the way into your ear, but you're just going to clip it. And they have on each earbud what side it's supposed to go on. So the right side is here and the left side is here. And it does not have touch. It does have the tactile push button. And let's see if you can hear that. and that's for a play and pause. So you won't have any accidental touches. And this plate here is just kind of for cosmetic purposes. There's no touch control here. So this is very flexible. All right, so let's talk about the Bose Music app. So got my trusty OnePlus open here. And once you hit that QR code, you'll have your earbuds, and I have the app already downloaded and it's looking for, okay. So once you first get the earbuds and you download the app, it'll ask you to set it up. So I've already had it set up, and put out your Bluetooth pairing codes and things like that. You'll go to this menu here. And what I like to do is just double check to see if there's any product updates. And currently I have the latest version. Once you get the earbuds, you more than likely will have the update. The update will probably take about 10 minutes or so, but just make sure you follow the prompts and do everything right, just because you don't want to mess up the pairing process. In the past, I've had other earbuds where I've kind of, interrupted the, update mode and update process, and it harmed my earbuds where I have to return it for the warranty. But just be careful then, follow the instructions, and you'll have the latest updated software fix all the bugs. All right, so let's just talk about the settings. So I just showed you, here's the product name, and in traditional Bose format, you can change the name to whatever you want to. So whenever it pops up, that's the earbuds related to your product. And then here's a how to wear tutorial. So as you can see, just start by putting that thing in your ear, the sound part, and then you just wrap it around the bottom lower half of your ear to hook around. And then you can check the fit, and if it doesn't look like this, that's a problem. And that's pretty cool. Got some product tips here. So it'll tell you the play and pause function, as I showed you, is very clicky. So, and then you can skip back and forth with, a double press. And then the volume control, you tap and then tap again, but hold it on the second one to get the volume increase and volume decrease. So the left side is a volume decrease, the right side is volume increase. So that's just media controls. And let's just talk about the shortcut. So press and hold the button, right? And you can pick your shortcut, and we'll get to that. All right, so Bose has this part called stereo and immersion modes. So this is basically, you can switch between the stereo and immersion from the product control screen, and I'll show you that in a minute. And it lets you apply the classic listening experience while immersion enhances and add depth to your content. It's pretty cool. And then charging, and it shows you, a visual how to charge your earbuds. It's no wireless charging, only wired. And then this is, you can do a multi-point Bluetooth on here. Now I haven't actually I put two different types of products on this earbud, my computer and my phone. And it doesn't necessarily cycle through to the next phone whenever there's a call on one end and then you're listening to audio on another device. So I don't think it has the true version of that. I could be wrong. But if you wanted to switch between devices, I haven't experienced it yet, but it does apparently say you can cycle through it. So you would have to have the shortcut already set up to switch devices. So I guess I didn't do that. So that's probably why it didn't work for me. All right. So, and this is where you have your Bluetooth connections. Aha. Oh, lost connection. All right. So let's go back to that. We're connected. Ears wide open. So don't know why I keep getting lost. And I'll tell you one thing about this Bose, when they introduced the first generation, it says cannot put Bose in ear. All right, so let's connect again. The one thing about Bose is when they introduce first generation product, it does have a lot of bugs, and they do include a lot of updates to make sure it works right. But so you're gonna have to give Bose a little patience with the bug process. So, All right, so let's just go back to the home screen. I'm not sure what happened, but typically if you had multiple connections, they would be right here. So cool. So you can add your connections here and you can, you know, move over, and then it says you can switch through connections. Okay, so you would do it there, and maybe you can do a shortcut there. And here's the shortcuts. So on the left side, you can create your shortcut, cycle through the different modes, the immersion, that type of thing. Right. And then you can either change the immersive audio. And there's three immersive audio settings. So it's still, motion, and off. So when you're sitting down, it plays your music as if you were sitting down. So no necessarily volume changes. You're in a stable position. But if you're in a kinetic motion, you're moving around and sounds are, changing around you, that is called the motion setting. So it will adjust volume based on that, and your audio settings based off of that. And you can just turn it off if you don't want to deal with it, which is pretty cool. Or you can set it up to where you can cycle through your different Bluetooth devices right here. And you can access your virtual assistant. So that is on the left shortcut, which is a press and hold on the top of the button, the barrel. All right. Okay, so back on settings, let's go to modes. So you can remember your mode, the immersive audio, as I talked to you as well about that. That's one of the shortcuts you can put on your earbuds. And like I mentioned before, the immersive audio is off mode. You can do the still mode where audio stays in one place. And it's best when you're sitting down or you're sitting down on the toilet and you're trying to get away from your work and you just want to listen to music. Or in motion, when you're moving around, and you can actually calibrate your earbuds to fit your customized needs. So I usually keep this off because I like to move things around. It does include an equalizer. So if you go to the equalizer menu, it does have bass, mid, and treble. And you can either do the shortcut, the bass boost, bass reducer, treble boost, or reducer. Don't see an option for customizable, but you can move these around. Not sure if they'll stay, but ultimately you can customize that way. You can't create your own, and then it'll be right here so you can set it. Let's see if that stayed. Oh, it did stay. All right, so voice prompt. So you can hear the connection status of the woman telling you, hey, your buds are connected. Battery is low. A battery level 100%. Well, that was standard with all Bose earbud products, but you can actually turn the voice prompts off, which is pretty cool. But I like to give them on because I love the way she sounds. All right. And then technical information, blah, 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 common questions. You can go to the support website, licenses, and disclosure. Okay. So all that settings menu at this top gear on the right here, you can access most of it right here. So you got your sources, you got your immersive audio, just a little quick click there. You got your modes, and you can quickly apply, this stereo mode or an immersion mode, which is right here. And then you can even add different modes. So for instance, I hit the plus sign. You can create the outdoor mode. And in the outdoor mode, you want motion because you'll be outdoors moving around. And then you hit done. So now I can switch my modes and say, hey, I'm outside. And it creates the outdoor motion mode. The shortcuts, just mentioned that. You can do the right or the left. Pretty cool. So that's pretty much it when it comes to the Bose app. I mean, it does shows you how much you're charging, how much is left. And I would just say on the battery life, it does last pretty much all day. I decided to go into the office with these earbuds and wear them around my bosses and meetings. And I heard everything in each meeting. Nobody asked me if these were, what's on your head or anything. It's almost like they thought I was wearing earrings, which was interesting, but they were earbuds. And then when I disclosed that, hey, I'm actually understanding and listening to everything you're saying. By the way, I'm also listening to my music. So that was pretty cool for them to not necessarily notice that I have these earbuds in my ear. But, when you're walking by, everybody's kind of like wearing earbuds. So it's not, necessarily a surprise. But I just thought that was pretty cool. All right. So Bose claim in the features that it's surprisingly private, which means that you can get a conversation started and you don't necessarily have to yell to talk in the earbuds, because when you put them on your ear, it does feel like there's nothing there. So when you're talking to somebody, you don't necessarily, you project your voice and you think that you're not speaking loud enough. But as you can see in one of my audio samples that I'm going to show you later on this video, you don't have to necessarily yell. It does feel, you need a couple of days to kind of get used to it. And my suggestion is that you just put these earbuds on for the entire day and just feel it out. There will be no ear fatigue. There will be no, ear, pain from my perspective. And I think this is a good universal earbud for, every ear type. So I don't think you're going to, unless you have very, very small ears, but it does have an adjustable, silicone flexibility. So if you have a small ear, I mean, yours will probably fit like this. Or if you have a giant ear, it'd be here. So I think that flexibility makes it very universal. So the all-day comfort claim is there. The surprisingly private claim is there from Bose. Simple, satisfying button controls. That's one of their other claims, and I agree. There's no problem, man. It's very tactile, and I can hear it, and I can feel it. So it does have a little bit of, haptic feedback for you there. And the Bose immersive audio, the spatialized audio is, decent. So I didn't have that claim is pretty good. And pair seamlessly with Bose smart soundbars and speakers. I don't have any soundbars or speakers, but I did pair very easily with my computer and my any cell phone that I ever had. I can easily pair and have no issues. So their claims on all of this is pretty good. Okay, so let's talk about sound. So the first couple of examples, as I mentioned earlier, is me outside with the rain and car traffic, walking, heavy breathing from myself for walking. And as you can see in the audio, it's very clear. It is kind of a little, buggy, but it's just, I think the software, as they continue to update, it will be much better. So here's an example of that. This is an example of using the Bose Open earbuds indoors. The Bose Open earbuds. This is what they look like. Test. Let me know what you think and how I sound. This is an example, a sound test of the outdoors for the Bose Open earbuds. Let me know what you think. Can you hear me very clear? I'm dealing with a lot of construction, cars moving around. Can you hear me very clear? Test. An example of the Bose earbuds open. This is me outdoors, dealing with a lot of construction out there. Let me know what you think. Can you hear me? Do I sound good? Are these fire or what? Testing out the Bose Open earbuds. Now it's windy, it's rainy, and just wanted to test the volume to see if I actually sound good when it's raining and windy. Let me know what you think. Okay, so that was the sample. Now let me know what you think. Comment below if I sounded very clear. But all of the samples that I showed in the video, true examples with construction and just inside of an elevator and outside with the rain. So judge for yourself. So the next thing we're gonna do is let's do a sample of music and see how the buttons react to the music. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up YouTube Music. All right, so right now I have all the earbud. It says I have all the device open. So let's just start with, let's have it closed. Let's just see how long does it take for it to connect. So right now I'm playing the song. Of course, I have it on silent mode. And as you see, it kind of takes about 5 seconds, but still pretty good. So right now it's playing and I have both of them open. So let's say I wanted to change it to the next song. Just double tap and it goes to the next song. Triple tap. Triple tap, it goes back. And as you can see, so it does work, and that was on the right side. So let's double tap on the left side. Triple tap on the left side. So as you can see, it's there, and then single tap, pause. Let's see, double tap and hold. As you can see, I'm double tapping and holding. It's going the volume up. Double tap and hold. Volume down. It's right here. So that works. Okay, let's pause it. You can pause on both sides. And you see no fatigue there. All right. So let's put these back in the case. Let's see if it does one earbud, if they're isolated. So I have the music playing. Of course, you can't hear anything because I have the volume down all the way. So as you can see, I'm turning it up. Okay. Put it back in. So it pauses it when you put it back in. Now I have the left one out. Connecting. All right, let's see if it works. Well, let's see if it's connected first. Yes, it's connected. It's playing. Pause, play. Now, I do say that it has a little bit of feedback vibration, so you'll feel a little tickle in your ear, but nothing annoying as I was using these earbuds. So very, very, very nice. So, all right, so let's talk about the all day battery. These are truly all day. If you don't have any audio playing, the sound is very natural. It's almost like you're not even wearing them. Like, I'm very impressed how you can clip these on your ear and you expect music to come out of that to sound very loud, which it does. And as you can hear from my earbuds from from not even inside your ear, that's what it will sound like. As a matter of fact, when I was playing the music, I was very surprised as I was walking outside that I couldn't hear anything. So it's almost similar to noise canceling without being noise canceling. And it has the truest form of, sound through technology, or, anti-noise canceling. Oops. Almost locked myself out. So the sound quality is, nothing short of Bose quality. And I do agree that it does have a great sound. And I love the fact that I can, hear through anything. It sounds normal. So I would say they did nail it on the execution of truly open earbuds that you can actually listen to music and listen to conversations without having to pause your music. So truly, pauseless earbuds. However, I am a little worried if I decide to go to the airport and want to walk around and listen to conversations and listen to airport change instructions. If I have these in and I go onto the plane, I don't want to hear a screaming baby the entire time. And you can try to turn these earbuds all up all the time, all the way. You'll still hear, the shrieking cry of a baby, or any kind of announcement. These are the only issues that I'm kind of worried about when it comes to having these open in the public. And maybe just having them in your ear and hearing a lot of noise, it almost kind of makes you think, why do I have them on if I'm not going to listen to any music? So let me just keep them in the, box until I'm able to listen to music. So that kind of defeats the purpose of having these on all the time. Like those who wear, Apple AirPods, or, any of the earbuds that they offer, Bose earbud. What is called Beats by Dre earbuds. So I'm almost not ready to keep these and use these as a viable option, just because it just doesn't make sense how these can be open and I can hear my music and listen to people. I'd rather just have the in-ear or the over-the-ear earbuds that are similarly priced or even less and work with that. But I do applaud Bose and their technology for their company for coming up with this technology and making this a real viable option for the consumer to actually listen to music and be able to have a conversation and sound like yourself instead of like a robot, or having a hissing sound when you're talking to somebody, just because you want to be able to listen to people and have your earbuds in your ear at the same time, just in case once the conversation turns off, you can turn your music back on. So, I applaud them for that effort. And then the only other kind I would say is just, the bugginess of it. When you're using the immersive audio, and you decide to do motion, it really does affect it. If you're moving around, the signal kind of just fades in and out, and it's slightly annoying. It's not crazy annoying, but for the price point of $299, I would expect them to have a little bit more grasp on it. But I understand for them, getting this first generation open earbuds out. And Sony tried to do that kind of open earbuds, not necessarily in your ear technology, and it was not well received. I think in the market, these will be well received. And if you're not necessarily stuck on having the earbuds in your ear all the way to your ear canal, these are the buds for you. If you have, the old AirPod style where it doesn't necessarily close in all the way in your ear, but it's just kind of the open earbud, and it actually looks like the old form of like a Apple AirPod, where you just kind of like stick it there and it doesn't. This does not go into your ear canal. It just sits right, on your ear, as you can see on the picture here. Doesn't necessarily go down your ear canal. It sits right here, but somehow this area you can hear all the music or all the conversation you want. So kudos to them on that, and I appreciate the effort. Let me know what you think. Are you picking up the Bose Ultra earbuds, the open earbuds? Or do you think the price tag is too steep? Well, comment below and let me know what you think. Otherwise, give me a like and subscribe, and we appreciate it. I was very impressed with this product, and I really want to know what you think. And we'll have more videos coming soon. We appreciate you stopping by the Juleon Tech Review channel, and have a good day. Peace.